is popping, people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got some friendlies because it was pre-release and there was no locals, so anyone that had the buy played some games with yours truly, young T.O. So we're gonna get Veemon Daviscan, and we're gonna get Goblimon Snow Goblimon, which is gonna get rid of the Asuna, but we do get to get Dankanan and play Invasion of Titans. Pretty much as strong an opener as you can get going second, I think. Obviously, you're passing over a lot to Daviscan, but right now it looks like the hand, I mean, it was some rookies in Davis, and you're kind of just hoping to find more off of that. I mean, in theory, if we push up here, this could be full combo if we draw the Imperialdramon. It's interesting to have the above context to see the hands a lot better. We're going to use the Davis and Ken. We're just going to stay in the back, evolve. And then the opportunity is whether we would want to try and set up another one. And yeah, it looks like we're going to set up another Davis Ken. Apologies on the glare on this one. We're playing in like not the usual spot. That table 5 and under type beat. And we're just trying to see how much memory we can pass here. We're going to go into Hyoga. We're going to swing Hyoga. Pitch Scorbaluchimon, and then pitch Titamon, which is going to pop the Veemon. Then we're going to go into Titamon to suspend one of the Davis and Kens. But first, we got to pitch off that Hyoga to do it. And then we have too many cards. Never mind, we have 5 cards exactly. So we're going to draw one, and then we're just going to play Witchmon off of there. And then we're going to pitch off a Tita and presumably add back a Hyoga just to get cycling there. And then this is going to be 2 checks. Luckily, we have jamming, so we do not die to the dragon mode on that first check, and we pass 1. Another rookie drawn. That's not ideal. In theory, though, like if we push up and gamble, and we go Davis Ken, rookie, evolve our Stingmon, you get 1 instance of draw. Like it is 1 instance of draw that could be enough to potentially get you a game. Potential being the name of the game here, and that is what we're going to do. We're just going to have to try and gamble it, because otherwise if he stayed in the back, like he'd be committing a 4 and then potentially having to draw into a second 4 and then draw into the 5 and DNA that way, which is just like mathematically you're more likely to find combo from this position. I'm going to get 1 cost Evo into the Stingmon, and we draw an Omni X. That's not quite going to do what we need to do. Unfortunate there. But sometimes, yeah, you know, Imperial just does kind of brick. So it makes it kind of difficult to actually get anything done. And whilst it comes to mind, whilst we're kind of agonizing over what we want to do next, I want to remind you that if you want to see lists like the Titans list that's on the screen, you just want to hit the Discord up. I've actually posted this one for members already. I'm still agonizing over a couple of things. Obviously, games like this where your opponent doesn't really get to play makes Titamon feel very, very strong. Chose not to use the Titamon things. We just swing in here for all the checks and finish game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us in 2025. Was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment, but yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor, so please consider supporting me. Bye. Whilst we get shuffled up for game number 2, do want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Like I did say, everyone that is a member already has access to the current deck list. It's actually a slightly revised one from the one that's on the screen. That will probably end up being the full deck profile, because that was £1 a month. And if I get to see you at events or our misplay mercenaries, I should be able to get some cooked Garurumon sleeves if you are a rookie or above. And speaking of rookies, we got our security set. And it looks like we're going to open our digital gate with a Wormmon in the back and commit a Veemon in the front. Does find only one free type. And yeah, passes us 3. So we're going to get the Goblinmon in the back and then begin the invasion of Titans. 2 Titamons put into trash. I'm just explaining how this works. Yo, Lamortmon this drop. Yeah, actually speaking of just like, you know, really dating when this video came out, because Lamortmon dropped as I'm recording it. And it's another Lamortmon that has Lamortmon as its name. That certainly is Lamortmon. What I was actually going to say is, yeah, if you're watching this, the time it came out, 2 p.m., we're actually probably live with the podcast right now. And by live with the podcast, I mean recording the podcast. We've chosen not to do this one live, but hey, you should tune in when it comes out in like an hour or whatever. We're going to make Imperialdramon, as we do actually finally see the level 5 this time, so it's time to get gaming. Does not know that Jack Kraid is a thing that he should respect in security, and he's certainly just not respecting it. We're just going to pile in twice. Hit 2 bodies. We're jamming up a Bomboclat. So, rookie and a level 7. No problemo. And it's a choice between, going into a Davis Ken or putting down Primogenitor. And we're going to prioritize Primo. Swing, Fuga, pitch, Skullgreymon. Skullgreymon, one of the newest additions to the deck. Friendship ended with Skullseedramon, my beloved. And we're going to go Skullseedra pitch off a Skullbalucci. And then we're going to choose to go into the Titamon because we're going to prioritize keeping that Imperialdramon sideways. So we're just going to pitch, and then we're going to play the Snow Gobbly as it's our only target. Is going to reveal 2. And then we do have to pitch down, but we're going to have 1 too many. So we're not going to get the draw off of this. And this is going to be 2 checks. No jamming on that, so good thing that they were nice small bodies. Yeah, and I'm just double checking the wording on Primogenitor. But yeah, so we are going to keep that bad boy locked down. It wouldn't even technically be 2 free checks because it would be swing, suspend the Snow Gobbly. But we want that bad boy dealt with. And it's like a weird one. Do you try and make the dragon mode on top of it in order to try and slow me down, or do you try and go into like Davis Ken and try and play for the next turn? One thing that is obviously a little difficult to kind of quantify is that there's a lot of damage that's coming in this way. We're going to swing, pitch the Snow Gobbly, because unfortunately we don't seem to have a way to be able to pitch aggressively from this position. It does give us a Hyuga down, and then Hyuga going to pitch Matt to give jamming and blocker. I'm going to give it to the Ogre. It's going to swing in. It did not matter. We're going to hit Davis off of this. Does get to pick up a 1 blue, 1 green, and we definitely have 2 targets that we can pick up. So it looks like we're going to take the dragon mode, and we're going to take the other one. Going to swing for 2 checks. We are big enough thanks to the alliance, and then because we do have Titamon and Titamon Skullbalucci in there, we are just going to go. We're going to decline to use its on play or when attacking, and we are just going to swing through for game 2. We got a friendly coming up after this, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. And whilst we get shuffled up for game number 3, I say thank you to the tippy top of our member arenas. We do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Jokes on Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Rich Life, Sacred Armor, and Zachariah Nolan. And of course, our champions who do get bonus content from the podcast 1 month early. Your bonus content will be coming out very soon. Just need to make a thumbnail for it. It's a banger. It's a long one. Probably make up for the lack of live streams podcast this week. We got Shinakari DHM, Andy Fing, Benji Giver, Kenneth Smith, The Marta FGC, Craig in Security, Stephen Holdren, Epsilon Cross, Pat Cava, Samuel Larson, Bonsai Beard, Harlequin, Vivek Hazas, Donkey, Top, Scott Monnier, and Joseph Bang. And as a reminder, if you do want to get sleeves from us at UKG this weekend and you are a member, make sure that you're at the rookie tier or above. And Misplay Mercenary Jackets will have some cool shit on us. Alright, let's say we're going to get the Wormmon, and we are going to get a Davis. 1, 2, 3. And this is a double pickup, no HPD. But I do get to take an XV and a Wormmon. And we're going to put a memory setter down of our own, and then we're just going to try and set aggressively. This manages to get us down to 5 because we went minus from hand without drawing. So we do get to actually get off of the ogre. And we get to preserve the mat as well, not needing to do too much with it. This is what we're going to push up. Although mathematically, it's definitely a mistake to push up, so we may unpush up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can't make Imperialdramon from this position because we don't have a Davis Ken to free play out the body. So we're just going to make the XV in the back and then get the Davis Ken. Memory efficiency. Pitch tighter in order to draw 2. And then we're going to draw 2 more and then trash Scolbalucci and Fuga. But I think we're over 5. So we do end up passing 3. Nothing we can do about it. Just explaining how Asana works as well. And then we got a pretty stacked hand. Not quite brick, but definitely stacked. We're going to get a free Wormmon, which obviously going to add 3. Does not find a Imperialdramon off that, but does find no Davis, unfortunately. That is Wormmon, and does pick up a Lydramon. Okay, interesting. Lets him play for board a little bit more, but we're just going to go for the Stingmon, evolve for 2, and then we do have the Imperialdramon, so we can go blue over green, gain back 2, and then it's whether he actually wants to preserve the Davis Ken. Looks like we are going to do just that. And then we're going to swing when attacking, go into the Dragon mode. So yeah, just explaining that yes, Matt does indeed need to suspend in order to get his value. So we're going to go into it, and then this is going to be suspend the mat to come in unsuspended. So a lot of damage potentially coming our way. It's like actually pretty cooked, I can't lie. So we're going to go into this for 1. Is this for 1? It's cost minus 2. Or is it cost minus 3? I guess it's cost minus 3. Damn. Oh, it's cost reduced by 2. Oh well, still love you. Unless there's less dragon mode. Is it the dragon mode comes over cheap over Imperialdramon? Access BT16 dragon mode? Oh no, it goes over for 3. Okay. Je ne sais pas. We're gonna swing in again, and then just gonna evolve into fighter mode for 1. Yeah, I straight up did not realize that fighter mode had it like that. Like, it makes sense that he can mode change for cheap, but damn. I'm so used to the Imperialdramon just going straight into fighter mode that I did not realize he added extra lines of text that just boom you to smithereens. So we're going to swing through with piercing now, finally. Punch that bad boy off. And then, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, a Primo goes crazy here. Yeah, second Davis Ken goes crazy. Double Primo. Realistically, we didn't need... Like, if we'd realized on the memory gain, then it would have just been a single Primo. But, like, effectively here, I don't think they matter all that much. We're going to go Ogremon to attempt to suspend it. But the problem is, yeah, it does get to go by effect. So we immediately are just going to try and burn the Ogremon inherit here, which is what was the main point. Going to go into a brand new Ogremon, and we are going to be able to suspend it. And it has used its all turns once per turn, so we are safe now to do full combo. Gonna pitch the Scolbalucci, suspend the fighter mode, and attempt to lock it. And I'll be real, I'm gonna trundle this line. I'm gonna go into Scolbalucci here, and then Scolbalucci, pitch Snow Gobbly, and then we're gonna go into Titamon, and I'm gonna choose to lock the... I think I lock the Daiken instead of locking the dragon mode, which is just trolling. It is supremely just trolling. I think what I should have done is I should have gone into Titamon. Or maybe I drew it late. I might have drawn it late. I'm not sure. We needed that Titamon because that Titamon would have been attempt to delete. And then it would have partitioned out. And then we would have been able to use the all turns to pop something else when they played out. But instead we have kind of high-key trolled. Just kind of forgot that Daiken would trigger the Imperialdramon fighter mode. So yeah, that would have been protection as well that we would have had if we'd been on that one, because it would have, and then it would have boomed it straight back. Yeah, just kind of trolled this one. Gonna swing in, and then does not have a way of killing us. Thanks to the Daiken being stuck sideways, doesn't have a means of gaining back memory. Because even if we do end of turn DNA here, we're still only gaining back 1. So yeah, like I saved lethal, but like Lamau, yeah, definitely beefed that one. Can't lie, gang. And now I need to find a level 5 that goes over this in order to try and full combo up. Or we can just try and go for this, and we try not to execute. We're thinking about whether we should like go into like use Invasion of Titans. We're going to choose not to Invasion of Titans, which is wrong. So we're doing this first. There's no trigger for the fighter mode, and we're like, all right, we're gonna try and clear this Imperialdramon. Did not foresee the possibility that there was just a second fighter mode in hand, and we get one super boomed, and then the second one super booms us. So yeah, not ideal. We do get to trigger Invasion of Titans to make a blocker here. But yeah, that was no, it was actually the first one that just super boomed us, because it was when digivolving and then all turns, and then we floated, and then it used the second all turns. So yeah, we got cooked in the third one. If you did like what you're seeing and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Today's your birthday, and happy birthday, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.